Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Logan Rath, and I am here to show you what you need to know about PsycINFO to complete your lab. We're starting on the library homepage, but you may be starting in Brightspace. If you're in Brightspace, in the green bar, find Library Resources. Note this may be in the More menu. From the library homepage, though, I can choose Databases by Subject and then Psychology. This will take you to our Resources for Psychology research guide. This has most of the resources you're going to need in order to be successful when searching this psychology literature. We start in the middle of the page with PsycINFO and Psychology and Behavioral Sciences collection. For your lab and for most of your assignments, you're going to use PsycINFO. PsycINFO uses a standard interface for many of our databases, but there are some differences when you're searching PsycINFO specifically. On the advanced search page for the database, you have your keyword boxes, more about that in a minute, and you have several different fields you can choose. Some fields that might be important for this assignment are title, author. If we scroll down, keywords, publication name, that would be the journal title if you needed one, and maybe year of publication. If you scroll down past the search terms, you have a lot of different search options. Some that may be important to you are peer-reviewed, which will limit to peer-reviewed sources only. Journal, if you'd like to type the name of the journal right here instead of using the search box above. Publication year or date published. Depends on what the article you're looking for uses. I generally use date published. You can limit to all journals if you'd like. You can also choose a box to limit to English language results. If we keep going, you will see a population group if you need to limit to just experiments that were done with humans. If you're looking for a specific age group, that's an option as well. Methodology may be important to you. You may need to choose empirical study for one of your questions. And then there is a checkbox to exclude dissertations. I highly recommend choosing that if you find you have a lot of dissertations in your search results. That is once we do a search, now it's time to do a search. For this topic, I'm going to investigate sleep and college students. Notice when I start to type, the database will give me other options. I can add in or university students or undergraduates. That will expand my number of search results because maybe I didn't think to use the term undergraduates, but that's actually what I'm talking about. I'm going to scroll down and say, I definitely want peer-reviewed items that were published in the last 5 years. I'm not going to choose linked full text because we have a tool that will find the full text no matter which database has it. And I'm going to scroll down and say, I want an empirical study. Now I search. On my search results that come up, I have almost 1,400 search results. That's a lot of results. So I may want to add another keyword in my search terms above, or find another way to limit my results. When I'm looking at the search results, I can see that I have the title and a link right to the full text right here. Sometimes though, I don't have a link to the full text and I just have the yellow search for full text button. This is the tool I mentioned that will find the article no matter where it is. So if I choose search for full text, it takes me over into our library search and you can see I have a link to download the PDF right here. If it's a result we do have and I want more info, I can just click on the title. Here I'll see a lot of information that I need to cite the source. I'll see the keyword and the abstract, and then I'll see some subjects. Subjects are sort of like hashtags for journal articles that I can click on it and it will give me every article about sleep or mobile phones. There are complicated ways that we can combine these subjects to really limit searches. If you're interested in that, send me an email or book an appointment and we can talk about that. On the right, there are some tools that are useful. You may wish to email the article to yourself. You may also wish to cite the article. If I scroll down, I have a guess at an APA 7th citation. In PsycINFO, these citations are usually close. In other databases provided by EBSCO, this publisher, they're not always close. You need to check that all the authors are listed, the title is capitalized correctly, the journal article is capitalized correctly, the pages are all there, and if there's a DOI, it's there. Those are all important pieces to your citation. Next, I may also wish to save this article, and this is where I'm going to use the permalink. You always want to use the permalink in EBSCO and never the address bar, because the address bar will not work after you exit your browser and come back. I've even seen it not work 5 minutes after someone does a search. So we always recommend using the permalink down here and pasting this into your document. Now you should have everything you need to answer the questions in your scavenger hunt about using PsycINFO. For your lab, you also need to know how to search our library collection. And you're going to do that right on the homepage of Drake Memorial Library at brockport.edu/library. From there, you're going to type what you need into the box labeled search terms. If you're looking for a specific book, you're going to type the title of the book. I'm going to search for Social Foundations of Thought and Actions by Bandura. I can just hit search, but that will show me everything about Social Foundations of Thought and Action, including book reviews and articles where the book is discussed. I can choose filter sort and limit to books before I even get started to make sure that my results will only be books. If I forget to do that, I can use the filters on the left-hand side to limit to books. And here, the book comes up. This is the book I want, and it tells me that the call number for this book is HM251.B433-1986. That's the entire call number, and it tells me that it's located on the top floor. Before I end the video, I do want to share a couple more items. Number one, if you need to find the editor of a journal, you need to Google that journal and then go to the journal's homepage. Don't trust the information Google provides, it's not always up to date. Now, if you need to get help after watching these videos, I'm going to show you how to reach a librarian. Starting at the library homepage, you choose Ask a Librarian. That will take you over to our Research Help at SUNY Brockport page. This page gives you 3 options for help. First is to chat with someone now through our Ask Us 24/7 service. We partner with librarians around the globe to be able to answer these chats. So if you don't get a SUNY Brockport librarian, you'll get a knowledgeable colleague at another university. Second, you can meet with a subject librarian. I'm the subject librarian for psychology. So you can choose Make an Appointment and then scroll down to Psychology. And you'll see that I'm your librarian and you can schedule an appointment right here. This will take you over to my calendar and you can book an appointment using this form. Third, you can find your own answer by searching our frequently asked questions or looking at our library success toolkit or a link to the research guides. If you scroll down, you'll see all of the librarians that work in Drake that can help you. And if you filter by subject at the top to psychology, again, you'll see that I'm your librarian for psychology. If you have any questions, please reach out. I want to help you.